today I'm going to do a fight reaction to Jonathan Haggerty versus Mongkolpetch Petchyindee. So this is a one championship fight. I haven't seen this one, so it's a good opportunity for me to have a look and see what's going on, see what moves I can steal. I am, full disclosure, I'm right in the middle of a weight cut, so I've got a lot of water to drink and a lot of kilos to lose before this Friday, so probably explains why my face is so skinny right now compared to usual. And my energy may be a little bit lower than usual too. So full disclosure there, but let's get into it. Straight away, Haggerty using that nice teep. Wow. He really did not mess around. That was a really nice little, I know it's 8 seconds in, I can't get past the first 8 seconds, but what he did there, he used some really nice feints, switched to a feint knee, to a crossing elbow, I believe it was. Fakes a switch knee, misses with the crossing elbow, ends up in a clinch inside position, and nice little dump.
He was trying to close that distance and throw those bows.
I really like what Haggerty did there by using that left hand to just find range a little bit.
He's really
a little bit leaning on that one.
So far with those huge bombs, but they are big. And there's another one. Just off target.
Again, Haggerty's done a great job of just off balancing him in the clinch. Really early, I like it. Mongkolpetch just been really patient. You know, you never know what you never know when these ties are going to fire up. It's a 3-rounder, so he probably doesn't want to wait too long. Again, nice crossing elbow, mostly lands in the guard.
We saw that Haggerty elbow that you spoke about a moment ago, and he followed.
Haggerty really controlling range nicely, and again, so slick, so slick. Again, just that using that left hand, I really like that. It's just touching with the left hand. I really like that. You know, that might, who knows, that might come into play later on. Start touching with the left to set up his big right hand. Nice skipping, switch kick. Haggerty is looking really good. Nice on the toes. I just love how Haggerty switches up between that on the toes, almost kickboxer style, to then just technical tie at the drop of a hat. Technical tie style like this. He's a bit heavier and then he's back on the toes.
The Englishman is tiring a little bit.
Again, he's using that open hand to just find where his opponent is in space.
Get a read on it. Just understand your distance, your timing, and your rhythm. And then once he starts to,
he's closing a lot of distance, so he's coming in hard with those elbows. Not something you usually see. People just go from like a kicking range to an elbow range.
This is an interesting thing, isn't it, about a Thai Muay Thai fighter against a
Mongkolpetch doing a good job there in the clinch to get the inside position this time. Haggerty just off balances him with that sweep.
Can't really do it, not at the pace that Haggerty started with.
Nice jab from Haggerty.
Light on his feet.
Really, you can see Haggerty is taking this as a 3-rounder. Like he's started, you know, in Thailand so often it's like round 1 and 2, not much happens. And he got it. See the little grin, I like that. Mongkolpetch is like, yeah, I got ya. Yeah. Oh, nice whip.
Left foot to the body and then upstairs to the head, and he followed it up with a right hand. Just beautiful hands from the Brit. Very little effect.
Yeah, this is one thing Haggerty said that Mongkolpetch was going to do. He has a really good shell.
So he lands some heavy punches.
Whenever you start to see
Mongkolpetch downward elbow. Nice slapping hook there, and just kind of skips in, shows the left, and then spikes that elbow over the top. That was brutal. I don't know how clean it was, but if it landed, jeez.
Whenever you start to see Mongkolpetch cover up.
Got to admire Mongkolpetch's chin at the moment, because he's taken some punishment.
Wow.
And Haggerty gives him a little.
That was a great round from Haggerty.
Pushes the hand up in the air.
Really good round.
First 3 minutes of work.
Be interested to see what Mongkolpetch does this next round.
rise to the occasion. Can
Right,
Haggerty
so
keep
we'll
that pace
see.
on him?
Yeah, Mongkolpetch coming out harder now, obviously.
Should see an increase in the
He knows he's around down. It's a free round. Oh, he's getting... Okay, so see, watch him throw. I think it's a right hook here. He like almost completely leaves the ground. Watch Mongkolpetch. He completely leaves the ground. He is fighting emotionally, which can be good, can be bad, depending, you know. Sometimes drawing on your emotions is a good thing. It's like, get that desperation, get that fight, you can overwhelm someone. But when it's someone as good as Haggerty, if they can keep their cool and fight, be non-emotional and just pick you apart and stay, you know, like make the right decisions, sometimes that can work against you. So we'll see what happens. They're looking to spin back elbow there, Mongkolpetch, and got dumped. Nice teep, faking the teep to a jab cross. I love that. He just skips that left up and then pop, pop. I love that. Oh, it's a right hook. Sorry, my bad. But that was nice. Just once again, the ability for him to keep the distance and not lean in. A lot of times on a right hook, people really roll over that right shoulder and then, you know, end up too close or end up falling into a clinch. But he's hit that right hook. And he's just straight back out, popped a jab on the end. Beautiful.
You can hear Christian Knowles saying for Haggerty to take the center. Take
Oh, again, jab right hook.
Is hunting right now, stalking Haggerty down.
Just circling away, trying to get off that cage. Smart move.
Good catch and dump. Now, dumps don't really score, but they just show dominance over somebody. If you're throwing somebody to the ground like that, you're imposing your will on them.
Yeah, emotionally, there's got to be some kind of an advantage there.
Once again, Mongkolpetch trying to put him on that. Good idea, because, see, nice takedown from Haggerty. See, Haggerty having that ability to control the distance, Mongkolpetch will want to take that away from him, right? So he's trying to put his back on the cage so he can't get out. And if you want... The thing is, Mongkolpetch is not winning the clinch exchanges. So coming close isn't necessarily... Oh, here he's actually not doing too bad of making it an in-fight. Okay, that's good. He made an in-fight without falling into the clinch. I was just going to say, he's not winning the clinch. Haggerty keeps spoiling him. Oh, spinning back elbow. This fight is very fast-paced. I like these 3-3s. Where's one there over the top from Mongkolpetch?
Heat is on midway through the contest now. Mongkolpetch has changed gears.
And just slowing down a little bit. It's a hard first round, so that's to be expected. Mongkolpetch just walking him down now. It's not as decisive, not as one-sided from Haggerty this round. But he's still got the tricks. He's still pulling them out. I like that what he did. This is such a highlight reel thing, you know, like that is not something that I train. I can totally appreciate what he did, but it's not something I train, you know. I would never be comfortable throwing that in a fight because it's like I always stick to basics, but I can respect the fact that he feels fluid and loose and confident enough to take these risky maneuvers.
Loading up, he's torquing and loading everything into
Step
those
through,
body
step
shots.
from orthodox, or was it southpaw, to orthodox to a spinning back elbow. Pretty cool.
Haggerty is open mouth, starting to show the first signs.
Yeah, Mongkolpetch just trying to get in his face now.
There's a long way to go here. 45 left in the second.
He must have cut him the point. They love that.
There with a striker like Mongkolpetch.
I can't see any blood yet, but we'll see. Once again, going for that spinning back elbow to Haggerty. Doesn't land it. Just doesn't have quite the same pep in his step this round. Still on his toes. Just wearing a little bit now. Nice elbow from Mongkolpetch. Pressing him up against that cage, not letting him get away. Now, Mongkolpetch taking over in the clinch a little bit. Not getting the off balances that Haggerty was. Ooh, risky. Lent in for that body rip. Leant in a long way for that body rip and got caught with a hook. Boom, that left hook. Boom, nice counter. Obviously, a lot of push behind that, so it knocked him off balance. But didn't necessarily rock him. But geez, you can see the difference. Look at the difference between Haggerty's posture between the first and second round. Might have just come out a little bit too hard in that first round. He does a really good job of that spinning, from one punch, keeping the momentum going, and then throwing a spinning attack off the back of a grazing or missed punch. Did a good job of covering up there too. It's quite hard to do in those little gloves. Last round.
Who's got the gas? Who's got the ferocity? Who's got the movement?
Nice jab. Oh, big body kick back. Big body
kick. Arguably of their careers to snatch this one.
Haggerty once again going back to being on his toes and trying to control the range, which I think is smart. That was working well for him. This is a great fight. It's two different styles. Mongkolpetch really using that head nicely in the clinch. Oh, that's a decent cut.
You could see the blood on the elbow.
I think he was saying, talking about a headbutt there, maybe, I'm not sure. Nice check. Good right hook from Haggerty. I think he just might be a little bit tired.
With Haggerty, man, he swings those things around like katanas.
That's got to slow a man down. It's swelling up. It's looking.
I like that how to create distance. Sometimes he just steps back from southpaw to orthodox to southpaw rather than just moving back in his stance. I like how he's fluid between the two. Oh, again, the spinning back elbow. Mongkolpetch seems to be onto it a little bit. He covers up when it's coming in, but if that lands, doesn't matter if you cover up or not. Sometimes they bloody hurt.
And there's still plenty of time for it to take another direction.
Haggerty just not quite throwing the same combos, using that teep, but not throwing the combos that he was in round one.
You can see that welt on his temple.
It's pretty amazing seeing these guys like Mongkolpetch's face all busted open, and he's obviously been in a bit of a war, but he's just every now and then he's smiling at him like it looks completely at home. Even with all the panic and chaos going on. Big swing there that misses to the body from Haggerty.
Trying to get Haggerty out of there, but Haggerty still keeps that desire alive, answering right back. They're going down to the final 60, Steve.
I think the color that you're seeing in Haggerty is all come from his opponent. I don't think Haggerty is gone.
Misses with that knee. Both fighters a bit tired now. You'd think they'd be desperate. I don't know who's winning. I honestly don't. I haven't been trying to score this. I've just been trying to watch for techniques. But plus, I'm not a judge. I always get it wrong. But I would have thought with 30 seconds left that it'd just be absolutely going for it, trying to steal this. Easier said than done. When you are tired, it is hard to muster that up. Both these guys are probably quite tired.
It's a risky proposition if that's what his thinking is.
I reckon Mongkolpetch is just holding his composure a little bit better. He doesn't look as tired, but he's not as busy, so that's a decent indication. Haggerty with that movement, yeah, he thinks he's won. Mongkolpetch might as well by the looks. Yeah. Haggerty with that movement, just being on his toes, Sometimes that fatigue really shows in because in the beginning he was so nice with his posture, and then by the end he's just a little bit droopy with the shoulders. Sometimes it shows, whereas if you're just standing there, and I'm not saying one way is better or worse, that's obviously Haggerty's style to move around and be long and be evasive, but and control distance. But sometimes when you're just standing there, you don't look. If your style is to just be strong, you can fake that and not look tired just by standing still. Whereas when you're moving and all of a sudden you're moving that little bit slower, and that's your whole style is to be on your toes, it shows more. So I'm not saying Haggerty was more tired, but you know, sometimes it appears that way just because of the style. So we'll see who won. I think by the looks, Haggerty thinks he's won. By the looks, Mongkolpetch thinks he's won. I definitely wasn't scoring that. I was just trying to watch, take it all in.
Scorecards. All 3 judges have called this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Jonathan Haggerty.
Good on him. Good on him. He looks happy. He should be. That was cool. That first round was unbelievable. I might go back and have a little watch and see what I'll steal and show my students. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one.